This is the second part of the video how to build a professional studio for YouTube filming on very tight budget, which is less than $500. You can watch the first part about my audio settings here. When I decided to start my YouTube channel, I realized, what if you want to make good quality videos? You have to film and record audio with a professional equipment. Nobody is going to watch shaking videos with scraping sound. Then I watch a lot of videos on YouTube how to build a studio, but all of them was not for me simply because it costs too much. Like this.
I'm amazed at, in spite of me not really understanding this stuff very well, when I made the call to spend $8,000 on this based on the promise of affordable 4K recording in the future. I mean, it's still the most expensive piece of equipment that we've ever purchased as a company.
Very impressive. I would love to own that camera as well. Okay, I decide to make my own settings. The main idea is to get the best video quality as possible with equipment for the cost that everyone can afford. Let's talk about video part now. The first thing what you need is a proper camera for shooting video. There are many different types of cameras and camcorders. To choose the right one, you have to decide what really you need. Okay, first you want a video what YouTube watchers can enjoy, not only on tiny smartphone, but also on the big TV screen. The Full HD is a standard what is used by YouTube and is the best for the most of watchers. Of course, 4K gets more and more popular last year, but to watch at the 4K resolution and really enjoy it, they must have high-speed broadband and special Ultra HD TV. A second, what you need is a camera which have detachable lenses. This is very important because later you can upgrade picture quality without changing the camera. Just by adding 24mm wide-angle lens, you can film in the smaller room or get better blurred background shots with a 50mm lens. What I found the best camera you can get for the reasonable price is a Canon 100D. As there is a new model already on the market, 200D, the old one you can get on eBay for only £200, what is around $240. Usually these are hardly used cameras and has been sold only because the owner wants the latest model. There's nothing wrong with them. But why pay $700, which is 3 times more, to get the same video quality? What is also good, this camera is the smallest Canon DSLR camera, so you can bring it with you everywhere when you're going on holiday trip and taking nice pictures. This camera supports fast memory cards. It's very important to use right card for video filming. There is another my video review of Neewer 65-inch aluminium tripod with a fluid head for DSLR camera, which is very good and costs only $50. One of the most important parts of my setup is a cage for the camera. I couldn't find a cage for Canon, but I found for Sony's and it fits fine. The only thing you can't remove the battery when your camera is in the cage. I solved this with a Canon DC power adapter, and now I can power the camera directly from the wall socket. The use of the cage is to attach a whole bunch of the things on your camera it's definitely worth to buy the cage, because it's very useful. As you can see here, I have monitor attached, but you can attach the light and microphone as well. I have handle on the top, so you can hold the camera with a cage and remove from tripod. What I love, you can always customize and build the cage with your own equipment, like Lego toys. Another important part of my setup is a 7-inch monitor. When I choose a camera, I have already been prepared to buy the monitor, because it doesn't have a flip-flop screen. Most of cameras have an only 3-inch screen, which is too small for me, and it's flip out on the right, which looks weird when your eyes move back and forward when looking at the screen. Now you can install the monitor on the top or bottom on the camera, which looks more natural. To save some bucks, I got 7-inch car rear view monitor with HDMI support on eBay for $50. But of course, if you can invest a bit more, there is a nice 8.9-inch DSLR camera monitor for $170. After filming, you can use a HitFilm Express, a free software for video editing. I put the link in the description, where you can get all these parts for your studio. There is also a link to HitFilm Express download site as well. So this is my video settings I'm going to use for making my YouTube videos. As you can see, it's possible to build a very decent YouTube studio for filming full HD video, which includes such things as DSLR camera with a cage and 7-inch monitor, tripod, professional microphone with an audio interface, and software for audio and video editing, all together for the price of one iPhone 6s. Can you film videos for YouTube with an iPhone? Yes. Does the productivity and audio video quality will be better? I'm not sure. I'm Andis with the channel Cup of Spring. Thank you for watching and subscribe the channel. We'll see you next time.